Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. I appreciate those of you watching this video. I hope you enjoy it and that this video finds you in high spirits and you're having a wonderful day today. Today we're going to be talking about this show called Marriage with Me. Seriously, like this woman can't believe somebody would actually want to marry her. If you already seen this, just leave some comments below. Let me know what your thoughts of this show is. So let's get into Marriage with Me. Seriously? Okay, I'm probably saying that way wrong, but anyways, let's get into this. This is a Japanese show, and it's one of those contract marriage type of shows. If you're somebody who likes those kind of shows, you know the Japanese are the place to go. I kind of think they're like, man, our population, nobody's giving birth, nobody's getting married over here. Let's have a bunch of shows about marriage and how they work and how wonderful marriage is. And this is somewhat what this show is about. We have this young lady who's not really, okay, I'm not really going to say her age, because then we'll get a lot of hate comments here, but we have this young lady who's kind of burnt out on love. She really loved the man, and he dumped her out of nowhere. And then we have this guy who's younger than her, I believe, if I remember right. Anyways, he's like a CEO of a company, and he's kind of looking for a wife. So he kind of has a one of those dating apps. He creates a dating app, buys a dating app company, has this big event so he can find his next wife, and they meet. And so he asks her to marry her. Basically, that's like the premise of it. But the show really gets into like opposites attract kind of thing. You know, he's like a real like a neat freak, and he's kind of like kind of low key, kind of more or less like an introvert kind of person. She's more of an extrovert, so you kind of get that relationship. You know how these two people with different personalities going to relate. But the thing is about these kind of shows, you see them a lot, like this show, and there's another one called Because It's My First Life. I'd like to do a review on that. I've seen it a few times. But kind of like, even though people have like different personalities, you know, opposites attract, that kind of stuff. But these relationships are able to work because they have the same core beliefs. And this is kind of what you find in this couple, is that even though in a lot of ways, their personalities don't really match and their lifestyles don't really match with each other, they do have the same core beliefs and what is important to them. So you kind of get that in this show, and so you do get kind of a little bit of fighting, you know, them getting adjusted to each other, and and you know, there's always that why does he really want to marry her type of thing going on in this. I think the show is kind of shallow, though. I feel like they could have got a little deeper into the show. Like, they could have like more episodes or more time with her dealing with her in-laws, and maybe him vice versa. I mean, we don't even get to meet her parents, or say, don't get to meet her parents. We get to meet his parents, you know. It's been kind of interesting to see how she kind of got along with them, interacted with his parents. We get like there's one episode where she meets him for the first time. It's very brief, you know, they're kind of cold to her kind of thing. Been interested if they could have maybe fleshed that storyline out a little more, but they probably didn't do that just because it's only 8 episodes, half an hour each episode. So they kind of like with everything, with all the other storylines, kind of rushed through it. Only storyline they really kind of stayed with a little bit is kind of like the love triangle type of deal. As I said at the beginning, she was really in love with the guy. You know, they kind of emphasize that pretty much in the first episode, so you know it's going to come back around. So you know, the last few episodes is kind of about her trying to either does she stay with her contractual husband, and or does she go to like her first love, you know, first real love person. And, you know, what decision does she make in the end? Stuff like that. The show really starts off strong, and I really did enjoy the first 2 or 3 episodes. But as it kind of went along, it kind of became more of a chore to watch. Maybe it's because I'm not really into like the love triangle things that much. It's so overdone. I feel like they could, like I said, explored more with like the in-laws. They're both like in their business, you know, maybe with their jobs, such like stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, I did kind of enjoy it. So, but I will just recommend this with caution. Just something there that it needed more of. I think the story needed more fleshed out. Maybe, the first couple episodes could be about them, her joining, agreeing to this marriage. She doesn't agree like right away. It does take her a couple episodes to actually get into it and agree to marry him with this contract. Feel like, maybe they could have just concentrated on like a one big problem throughout, something like that, instead of just kind of glossing over all these storylines that they had set up. So I'm going to recommend this with caution. It's not the best movie. Like if you like movies or shows about contract marriages or relationships, this ain't the best one. If you've already seen all the good ones, then I would say you can dip into this one. If not, if you don't even like contract relationships, that stuff, you want a good romance thing, but still would probably definitely recommend this with caution. Have a great day, and until the next video, bye.